Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Crush. So previously, let me see here. Well, previously it was made clear that Miss Desiree is coming back, and I went through the phone fling with her. Right now we have the thing with Odongo's events. No, Odongo's outfits. Which lasts for about 6 more days. After that, I would like to imagine the Desiree event will begin, but who knows. Before that, though, I figured I'm gonna see who else I can get knocked out of the way. And I think, as much trouble as she gave me during her second phone fling, and as much trouble as I'm having with my tongue not working, why not? And jeez. Yeah, the car wash. God. It's a bright sunny day and you're helping your local animal sanctuary and car wash raise funds for the red panda conservation. Go you! You decide to make a fresh bucket of soapy water when suddenly... Fundraiser crushed, under the weight of way too many bubbles! Is that even possible? I shouldn't even ask these questions anymore.
Step away from the soap dispenser!
Soapy.
Ooh! Oopsie-daisy! The bubbles sure make things slippery, huh?
Yeah, and then some. Okay, age 20, birthday July 29th. Hobby, extreme couponing! A positive, zoo, cherries, because life is like a bowl of cherries. Rose, animal pal, motivation, C.
Did you happen to see our volunteer? I think she might have been swept away by the tidal wave of bubbles. Oh boy. Well, she looked like a strong swimmer, so I'm sure it's fine.
Wait, was that the redhead that was supposed to be there? Uh-oh. And she was never heard from ever again. Damn. I would have liked to have at least gotten to know her.
You didn't use the soap with all the X's on the bottle, did you? Because that would explain a lot. Not everything, but a lot.
Well, what was in that? What was in that bottle then? Chemical X?
If we hurry, there's still time to make a clean getaway. I'd rather not get caught. Okay, seriously though. We should throw in the towel and mop this up.
That's a very mathy list you have there. You might want to do something about that. Okay, well, soap puns aside. Yeah, I guess so. Although I rather would try to make a clean getaway. We'll just back away and pretend like we didn't see anything. If anyone asks, I don't know. It was always like that. I just got here and it was like that. Clearly.
Huh. We made a mess, but it's a squeaky clean mess. Is this one of those paradox thingies?
I would wager it's a contradiction. But also, yes, I guess technically it's also a paradox. Like a screaming mime.
You didn't use the soap with... Ooh! Oh, my hands are a little full right now. You know, mopping up all these bubbles.
I can imagine so. Although, she's not as bubbly as I thought she could have been, but... Well, I mean, your face is awfully bubbly.
It's a shame we had to cut the fundraiser short due to extreme soapy conditions. I was hoping to raise more money for the pandas.
well...
Maybe our bubble disaster will end up on the evening news. Then loads more people will hear about our cause, and donations will skyrocket! Yes! Optimism for the win!
I guess it's possible. They'll hear about it, feel bad, and want to donate. I mean, worth a shot, right?
I'm grateful for your help at the car wash today. But maybe next time you could just stand by the road and hold the big arrow-shaped sign?
But with my luck, the arrow-shaped sign will turn into a propeller, and then I'll turn into a human biplane and crash into a blimp, and... Yeah, you haven't seen that episode of SpongeBob? That could be disastrous! So grumpy. And yeah, she's just... like, yeah. Okay, let's talk to her a bit.
So, do you cause chaos often? Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound rude.
Well... But, I mean, you're not wrong, though. Marshmallow is pretty much a master of disaster. A walking vortex of chaos wherever they may go.
I can't believe how calm and collective you've stayed. Whenever I mess up, even by accident, I get totally flustered. Oh, wise one, teach me your ways!
Well, I wouldn't know where to begin. Although I will say IRL me would probably be getting very flustered. And you've seen me get flustered, at least in these videos alone, although that's usually if somebody says something to make me flustered. But, I mean, I do have some anxiety of my own, so... yeah, I'm just here like... yeah, it would pretty much be like the blind leading the blind, so to say. If it's real life me that she's asking.
I'm so glad I convinced my boss to switch to eco-friendly soap for the car wash. All those bubbles are plant-based, which means you can eat them! They don't taste very good, though. Trust me.
Okay, I will. Although... yeah, I'm just here like... I don't know, just trying to imagine edible soap bubbles. It's just... who knows? I don't know if someone's gonna invent that where it's like, bubblegum flavor! Like, no, I don't think that would be very healthy or safe.
I'm so glad I finally got to meet you in person. Oh, wait. You are the marshmallow I've been texting with, right? Prove it! Send me a selfie right now!
Does this work? Okay, well... I mean, who else would I be?
So, do you... You're almost as mischievous as Baka.
Okay, I think that's all she says for this, so let's load her up on the gifts.
Oh, great news! My boss was so impressed that I took initiative and deep cleaned the parking lot that she gave me a raise! Finally! I can afford that giant red panda plushie from the gift shop!
Well, alrighty then, at least something worked out in your favor, right?
This is all thanks to you. I should find some way to show my appreciation. Let me get back to you on that.
So happy.
Now that the crisis is over, what do you say we make like a couple of monkeys and hang out?
That better not be a reference to you-know-what. Especially since I've been playing DLC Plus again. Okay, well... do you say anything brand new?
So, did you hear? A capybara escaped from the sanctuary and went on a crazy rampage! Well, actually, it just waddled around a bit and then took a nap under a tree. Honestly, that's a mood.
Yes. Yes, it is. The capybara was probably so tired it didn't even want to take a... or it didn't want to go on a rampage, it just wanted to... just rest. You know? Like, I don't want to actually do anything. Like, I'm fed up with everything, but I don't feel like doing anything either.
Fair warning, my social skills are terrible. I promise I wasn't raised by wild animals. But wouldn't it be cool if I had been?
Then, yeah, that would have made you like the equivalent of some kind of female Tarzan. And this does kind of bring me to a discussion I had with somebody on Reddit, where somebody was here theorizing that Amelia might actually be somewhere on the spectrum, such as her very awful, well, I don't know if awful's the right word, but she admits that her social skills aren't all that great, and that she has like this sort of monochromatic sort of dress thing that she has going on here, or, well, that she dresses in like sort of monochromatic colors and all that. And, well, they cite the lover scene with Amelia that I can never show, but that apparently, as opposed to the girls who will talk, if that's the right word, during their scenes, she doesn't really know how to react, and she's just, like, silent most of the time. And, well, I mean, at least as it is, I have my own problems socializing, and not so much monochromatic, but I always typically leave the house with a pair of jeans and my typical black shoes. And I have multiple pairs of black shoes too, as well as multiple pairs of jeans, so yeah, it's like that's kind of my signature in a way. So, I don't know. It is an interesting theory though, and, well, if it is, well, obviously, Sad Panda Studios aren't gonna openly confirm this or whatever, but, you know, I guess kind of a nice thing to think about, possibly. Anyhow.
I'm so glad I can... Not all classrooms have 4 walls. To educate people about wildlife and conservation, we need them to really care. Now look into Pip's eyes and tell me you don't feel a tug on your heartstrings!
Pip looks like he wants me to go fall down a ditch.
Do you like nature shows? There's a new one coming out on... I can't remember which streaming service. I guess I'll have to sign up for them all so I don't miss it. Curse my colander of a brain.
I know that feeling. There's just so many of those streaming services out there. It's like, please eliminate 3 of them. Please and thank you in advance.
Whenever I'm... You're almost... If I knew how to say thank you, I would! Or maybe I just did? I don't know. Words are hard.
Yes, words are hard. Have I mentioned how many times I tend to butcher both the Spanish and English languages? Or whenever my tongue stops working? Or whenever I'm just trying to find the right words, like when I was describing what somebody was theorizing about you and how I relate to that? Yeah, it's like I know what I want to say, but I can't articulate it into the right words, and it just comes out like this jumbled mess sometimes, and I'm just like, ugh, just please forgive me, I am so sorry.
I love animals so much! I mean, I signed up to adopt a dolphin when I was 9. And when I found out I couldn't actually bring said dolphin home with me, I cried for days!
Yeah, they don't make... Well, I mean, obviously, when you're a little kid, you don't know any better. But it's like, yeah, you can adopt the animal, but they have to stay in the actual place. In this case, the aquarium. So... Oh, I also didn't realize Pip's got his eye on you. Yes, and apparently he wants me to go fall down a ditch.
Hey, this is totally unrelated to the really sad memory I was just talking about, but could I, have a hug, please?
Okay. I'll be glad to give you that hug.
I wasn't staring at you. I was, lost in thought. Yeah, I was thinking about how terrible my social skills are.
Jeez. Well... Yeah, I'm just here like the more I get deeper into this, and... No, don't take that out of context. And like, the more I talk to her, the more it's like, you know what, I'm starting to find that theory a little more plausible, and the more I'm almost here like... Yeah, like, some of this stuff I relate to in a way. Like, sometimes I will just kind of space out, and it'll just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you, I promised! I was just thinking about something, and then I just got lost in my own mind, and... Or who knows, maybe she was just fixated on me, and she's just too shy to admit it because, well, it's gonna be awkward for everyone involved. Oh wait, let's see. Pip might even take a treat from you soon. Well, at least he doesn't look like he wants me to go fall down a ditch anymore. Now those eyes can pull at my heartstrings. See?
Keep an eye on me, will you? I'm basically the queen of awkward wardrobe malfunctions, and I don't always notice it's happening.
Oh god. Oh god. Well... I don't know what to say to that, but... You must be rather clumsy, and... Yeah, I guess you might not be paying attention because you're fixated on something else. But, oh god. And yeah, Pip totally wants me to go fall down a ditch again. I guess because he's there like, don't you be getting any ideas, you hear me? You hear me? I got my eye on you.
Not a... Oh, hey! Give me a sec. I need to check in on my favorite mobile clicker game. It has a cute red panda as its logo.
Really? Guys, she's become self-aware. What do we do?
Are you a cat person or a dog person? Trick question! The correct answer is panda person.
But then what do I tell Joey, my dog? Hey, Joey! Okay, no, he's asleep. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm just like... I was just here thinking, like, yeah, where is he right now? No, he's just asleep right now in his little bed.
Keep an eye on me, will you? You're almost as mischievous as Baka.
She's doing that ooh face. Or sort of. Okay, I think that's all she's gonna say, and... Well, Pip doesn't seem to like that very much.
If I knew how to say thank you, I would! Do you, by any chance, have a moment to give me a hand? I don't actually need help with anything. I just wanted to hold your hand.
What? Hand-holding? Well, okay.
Oh wow, was I just accidentally smooth? I've never done that before! Yeah, now I ruined it.
And now the moment's over. Well... I don't think that would work in real life, though, but... Or I don't know, maybe unless the person just kind of knows you well enough where it's like, okay, sure, like, whatever.
Thanks in advance for helping me navigate all the awkward social situations life throws at me. I can tell you're going to be a very reliable friend.
Thank you. Okay, oh wow, off the bat. Magic candles, the dreaded enchanted scarf, and moonlight stroll date. Okay, you reach the friend zone, Pip's warming up to you too. Is he still gonna glare at me like he wants me to fall down a ditch, though?
We need a good name for a bunch of red pandas. How about... a cuddle? Yes! A flock of sheep, a pride of lions, and a cuddle of red pandas! It has to catch on!
Like if I saw a flock of moosin! In the woods! In the woodies! In the woodsin! Okay, no. I doubt anyone will get that reference, but... yeah, that does sound cute, though. A cuddle of something. Just... It just automatically does it.
I'm someone who has all kinds of animalistic urges. The urge to sleep a lot, the urge to eat a lot. Sometimes I even get the urge to lick things. Actually, it's gotten me in trouble a few times.
Remember, licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. Although, yeah, if... don't let your mind go down there, but... oh my god, no. See, and I just mess up my words, and then I realize, oh crap, should I have... like, no, but... point being that, yes, you can take this out of context as well, and your mind could go almost anywhere with that. Your mind could run wild.
I don't feel like talking. Would you mind doing it for me?
So basically, it's like, hey, can you say a few lines for me? Well, I don't really... well, contrary to how I talk in all these videos a lot, IRL, I don't talk very much at all unless you talk to me. So... we'd be better off just finding somebody to be our mouthpiece. Like how Lumine has Paimon.
One time, I was talking to Pip, and he actually started talking back. I thought I had finally unlocked my Dr. Dolittle powers. But as it turned out, I just had a really bad fever.
It wasn't a fever dream, was it? You weren't eating any mushrooms that made you see Burger King on fire, did you?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Because, well...
I tend to ramble. Just not right now.
Me too. I ramble a lot. Just... well, I try not to. But I end up doing it anyway.
I fell asleep in the panda enclosure again. To tell you the truth, it was the best nap I've had in a while. You should join me next time.
I don't know if that would be comfortable, though.
I tend to ramble. Just not right now.
Okay, well. Alright, I guess moonlight stroll time.
I'm not usually a night owl, but this date was definitely worth staying up late for. I'll just have to take an extra nap in the panda enclosure tomorrow.
Okay, then. And ironically, I'm kind of the opposite. I'm not so much of a morning person, and I typically do I get a lot of more energy at night sometimes, unless I had a very busy day, and yeah, I'm just so tired that I'm like, ugh, no.
Thanks a whole bunch! I don't know why I said that. It wasn't even panda-themed.
You're right, it was office-themed. Next thing you know, she's gonna tell me something like, I believe you have my stapler. Okay, no. Well, not like that.
My dream is to open my own Red Panda sanctuary, or to produce my own Red Panda documentary, or to create my own Red Panda-themed sustainable clothing line, with all proceeds going to conservation.
You have a very pure-hearted dream, Amelia.
Okay, so I have a lot of ideas I'm excited about. I don't have to pick just one, do I? You make me feel like I could succeed at all those things and more!
Yeah, I mean, who's to say that you only have to do one? There's some people out there who do, like, many things. Like, some actors open up, like, their own sort of charity funds and whatever. At least I think so, or... Point being, the world is your oyster, so to say, and you have many options that you can go from, or go to. Ah, you see what I mean?
You're the best friend I've ever had! The bar's not high, seeing as I've never been very good at making friends. At least, not with other Homo sapiens. Just pandas, usually. And now you!
I feel special, and Pip is the one making this awkward. Anyhow, let's see, okay. She wants a lot of these enchanted scarves.
I fell asleep in the panda enclosure again. Are you flirting with me, or am I misreading this entire situation? I tend to do that sometimes.
Well, I tend to do that a lot, so... But, well, I can definitely say that this is not a... Well, I don't know, maybe some girls are into you just randomly doing that to them, but I don't think that's socially acceptable in most places. Okay, let me just...
Thanks a whole bunch! Pip and I had so much fun at the beach! Thank you! Thank you! What a great date! We already can't wait for the next one!
Well, we'll be getting to the next one pretty soon. And, well, I guess right after I give you these dreaded enchanted scarves.
Eye contact usually makes me uncomfortable, but when it comes to you, I'd be okay with smishing my eyeball right up against yours.
I don't know if that'd be a good idea, though. And now I just have this very disturbing image in my head. Well... Yeah, I'm just here like, seriously, the more I get to know her, the more it does make me feel like she could be on the spectrum, but I mean... There's nothing wrong with that, and... Well, I guess, considering I'm on the spectrum as well, it does kind of help me relate to her a little bit. I apparently seem to have this thing where I don't look directly into a person's eyes either, so... I don't know why. I guess it also makes me uncomfortable. Depending as well.
Was that a weird thing to say? Oh well, it just goes to show how comfortable I am with you.
By giving me this very disturbing image in my head. Well, yeah, I guess if you can't say weird things with your friends, then who can you say them to? And if they don't run away and whatever, well then, they're keepers.
I am very excited to be standing next to you. Did you know that you smell really good?
Amelia has a huge crush on you. Pip might be a little jealous. As long as he doesn't look at me like he wants me to fall in a ditch, or actually try to make me fall in a ditch.
I used to be really insecure about my smile. But ever since I met you, I've gotten so much practice. Now, I think my smile looks pretty good.
Well, that's good. And, well, I am ironically insecure about my smile as well. Although, I mean, I have my own reasons for that. And yet, apparently, I've had people say that they like my smile and that I should smile more, and I'm just like, well, but I don't want to. My smile doesn't look all that great, at least to me. So, I don't know, but I guess it shows what I know.
For the longest time, awkward silences were the bane of my existence. But when you and I are together, there's no such thing. Can I keep you around forever?
Well, I'm not going anywhere, so why not?
Who needs modern conveniences? I'd happily live in a treehouse deep in the jungle, swinging around on vines, hanging out with my elephant friends. As long as you were there too. Oh, and the pandas.
Okay, well I guess going back to that whole female Tarzan thing that I was saying before.
You're literally the best. Doesn't matter which category. Unless it's a negative category like mini pants. In which case you'd be, the worst? I might need a few minutes to think this through.
Well, I'm terrible at being a bad person. I think that's what you're trying to say. Well, I'm good at being good, but I'm terrible at being bad. Yeah. I guess... Yeah, have we mentioned how words are hard?
Wanna cuddle on the couch and watch funny animal videos with me? We'll make it a try not to laugh challenge. I'll probably lose right away.
I've never really done any of those before. Of course, well... I mean, you can do them and just not upload it to YouTube or whatever, you don't need to, but... I don't know. I don't know how I would fare. I'd probably... well... yeah, I guess I probably would lose.
Me? Oh my goodness! Time for an awkward air hug! Thankies!
I guess... I guess it would be an awkward air hug because I cannot physically hug you whatsoever, even if I wanted to. So... Alright, I guess let's take her sightseeing.
Isn't the world incredible? I could spend the rest of my life exploring and observing nature! Thank you for the most perfect day in all of human history.
Yeah, and that was one thing I liked about my days as a geologist. You definitely got to see a lot of interesting things out in nature. And part of our thing was trying to figure out, well, how did things get this way? So... because I can kind of... yeah, I can kind of picture that very well. Okay, now she wants the Bewitched Gem.
How will the rare and elusive Amelia react to the presence of an attractive member of her species? Let's observe.
Crikey me arm!
Yes. She seems to be utilizing some form of awkward comedy as a coping mechanism. The proximity of the potential mate is making her nervous.
Yeah, I just... you know, I guess... I kind of do that too. If it wasn't obvious enough. I will delve into some awkward comedy as some kind of coping mechanism for anxiety or something like that.
Careful! When you give me a kiss, you might get a little lick on the cheek from Pip.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay, movie date and the Mystic Slippers. But first, let's talk to her some more.
Baka still hasn't kicked the bra stealing habit, so lately I just haven't been wearing one. Can you tell?
No. But I probably wouldn't have known unless you had told me, so... oh, boy.
I sure hope you avoid plastic straws if you can. And always bring a reusable shopping bag. Now that you're with me, you have no choice but to become an eco-warrior.
Well, then we might be having a few problems.
You make my heart go pitter-patter. That's the same sound a red panda's paws make when they get all excited and dance around.
Alrighty then, I'll take your word for it. I haven't seen too many red panda videos, but then I guess I haven't been looking for any. The only red panda video that I've seen recently is one where two of them meet and they try to get on their hind legs to make themselves look bigger to scare each other off. That was actually kind of funny and cute.
If you want me to stay over, you should know that I can't sleep without my nature sounds playlist. Also, my sleep mask, a weighted blanket, some lavender pillow spray, and your arms around me.
Well, those are some very specific needs you have there. I think I'll be able to oblige with it, though.
Bacchus, you are redonkulously cool and good-looking. Meanwhile, I'm just redonkulous.
Don't say that.
I'm used to the red pandas tickling me with their little whiskers, but with you it feels different. More lovey-dovey. I like it.
Okay, because I'm gonna be doing this quite a bit throughout the rest of the video. Oh wait, let's see. Give Pip some kisses too. Okay, well... Clam shell.
For me? Oh my goodness! I love movies with talking animals. That was amazing! Can we go again? This time, I want you to do that silly thing where you yawn and stretch your arm around me.
So basically, do the move. Okay, well... Yeah, I guess we're almost done here.
Hi, sweetie pants! Hello, Muffin Plum? Greetings, Honey Badger!
And why, may I ask, with all the funny nicknames for me?
I'm trying to come up with a pet name for you, but it's hard to find one that captures all your sweetness, your charmingness, your deliciousness. Wait, what were we talking about?
Bungee jumping.
The world can be loud sometimes, but to me, you are like a pair of earmuffs that make everything else fade away.
Even Pip's happy for you, and... Yeah, I think, at this point, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that... Yes, I guess I do agree with that person, and I am pretty convinced that Amelia may be on the spectrum. Well, at the time I was talking with him, or whoever that person was, I had only just, like, previewed a little bit of Amelia through that one person's channel, their videos of her, just to, you know, get an idea. And, well, I mean, considering I was just skimming through that video, well, didn't give me a whole lot to go off of, but now that I'm seeing and hearing her dialogue myself, it's like, yeah, you know what, this pretty much like sells it for me, that I have concrete evidence now that it does just convince me. So, I guess props to you guys at Sad Panda Studios for being able to come up with a character like this. And, well, I think I can say that she redeemed herself from her second phone fling, where I felt like... Well, I mean, it wasn't really her fault, it was just the waiting times at the end especially, like, just why? It felt like such a slap in the face. But I guess I can't blame her for that.
Let's plant trees this weekend! You know what they say? Couples who fight deforestation together, stay together!
I haven't heard that, but it makes enough sense to me.
You have such nice hands. I'd like to feel them all over my... bad brain! Down, girl.
Cochina! Seriously. Well, it's a good thing you didn't continue that sentence, otherwise who knows where this would have gone. Okay, Bewitched Jam again and a bunch of roses. So, you be Sailor Moon and I'll be Tuxedo Mask.
You've outdone yourself again! How do you keep doing that? Seriously, it keeps me up at night.
I don't know, I just do what the game tells me to do.
Is this what it's like to be, you know, serious about someone? That's the euphemism people use when they're in love, right? Because that's what I'm trying to say, I think. Are you serious about me too?
Okay, I had to. And, well, yeah, I guess it's definitely not easy being able to confess your feelings to somebody in general, but when you do struggle with social cues and just social skills in general, it just feels that much harder. So, I mean, I can't say no to you, especially when you've worked up your courage like that to try.
Oh, yeah. Yes! Yay! That means we love each other! This is the best day ever!
So happy.
Hi! I miss you when you're not around. Can you tell?
Yes, I can. And you're just, like, you just come alive when I'm around.
Red pandas are classed as carnivores because of their teeth, but their diet is 98% vegetarian. So technically they could eat you, they just don't want to.
Well, that's a scary thought. Well, I guess it's a good thing that they don't want to, then.
One look at Pip's little face, and I'd literally do anything he asked. Right now, he's asking me to give you a kiss from him. Come here so I can lick your face! No! Stop! Pip, protect me!
Well, that's what you get for asking to... like, seriously?
Sometimes I look at you and wonder how I got so lucky. Then I remember that right before we met, I found a penny on the ground. That has to be it, right?
See a penny, pick it up, and then all day you'll have good luck. I guess that's what you're going with? You know, or, who knows, it could be.
Things don't always go to plan, but also, plans don't always go to things. I read that in a fortune cookie once, and it really resonated with me.
And that's an obvious opportunity for me to say that's fortune cookie nonsense, but let's not take this away from her.
Should I see if I can find that latex panda suit again? You know, for reasons.
Oh my god. Yeah, and I was almost afraid that YouTube was gonna get angry at me when I saw that picture, and I'm like, oh god, no. Oh boy.
You can't bottle up your feelings. You have to make room for the messy parts of yourself. I learned that from a movie about red pandas.
That is actually profound. And you do have to kind of open yourself up in order to let somebody else in. Even if it means opening yourself up to getting hurt again. I learned that as well from TV.
I can't even begin to explain how much easier my life feels with you in it. Thank you for sticking by me.
You're welcome.
Things don't always go to plan. No! Stop! Pip, protect me!
Okay, and it looks like they switched the outfit order for everybody. Yeah, because I think school uniform used to go first, then the bathing suit, then diamond ring, and then the holiday outfit? Well, I guess I'm not going to question it, but I guess the more you know.
I love how soft and warm and fluffy this dress is! It feels just like a red panda's coat! I'm so glad the faux fur industry has finally stepped up its game.
Ah, yes. that was a whole thing, especially back in the 90s. Although, of course, most of that... I mean, a lot of that had really started before my time and all that, but... I mean, I do remember hearing about it. And Pip even has like a little hat on, too.
No! Stop! Pip, protect me!
Okay, school uniform.
I never would have been able to keep a uniform like this clean when I was in school. I was such a dirty girl. I mean, I was literally always playing in the dirt.
Oh, okay. I was almost here like, what are you talking about? And then, oh, okay, well. You mean in the literal sense, alright. And, yeah, so far do you kind of see what I'm saying about, like, how she sticks to a certain color palette throughout most of her outfits? And that's apparently something that, I mean, not every person on the spectrum, but I guess there's at least a sizable amount of people who do that. As I mentioned, blue jeans and black shoes with me, unless it's some kind of special occasion or something in which I have to dress out of the norm.
I'm used to the red pandas tickling me with their little whiskers, but with you it feels different. More lovey-dovey. I like it.
Okay, and the swimsuit.
Are we doing another car wash? If you don't mind, I think I'll handle the soap myself this time.
Okay, and yep, see, here we are again, and well, it has the whole red panda motif going, so, I mean, she has a very consistent theme, if anything.
No! Stop! Pip, protect me!
Okay, what if I decide that I want to make her the happiest girl in the world?
I've always dreamed of getting married in the jungle. Baka can be the officiant, Pip will give me away, and Orzo, Bowtie, and Noodle can be my bridesmaids!
Okay, and oh my... He has a little bow tie! He actually has a little bow tie!
I'm used to the red pandas tickling me with their little whiskers, but with you it feels different. More lovey-dovey. I like it.
Oh wait, Pip loves you. More importantly, Amelia loves you. Yay! Alright. So I guess that'll about do it with Amelia here. And yeah, I guess I can say without a doubt I do agree with that person's theory. And I mean, like I said, it's not a bad thing, obviously. Especially just because, I mean, I too am on the spectrum. So if anything, I don't know, I guess it kind of makes me feel glad, I guess, in a way, to see Sad Panda making a convincing enough character to where it's like, yeah, I think I can totally believe that somebody like Amelia might be out there. And they just made her so likable. But yeah, I'm still just here like, her second phone fling though, especially near the end, with the waiting time. Ugh. You know, that felt like a real kicker at the end. But I mean, other than that, then I can say, yes, she has redeemed herself, and yes, I do like her, and I'm glad that she's in the game now. And for now, that just means there's just 2 more to go. When can I get to them? Who really knows? But anyway, so, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.
La luna estaba llena. Soñé de un paraíso lleno de amor. Bailando, bailando, amigos, adiós, adiós. es silencio loco, bailando, bailando, amigos, adiós, adiós, es silencio loco.